Hello everyone, welcome to Broken Buzzer Trivia tonight. We are playing Team Trivia. Yes, happy Pride Month. Which is ridiculous that this is happening during Pride Month. But we're not going to get too much into that now. Just know that if you donate to my stream tonight, 100% of that will also be going to the Trevor Project. So, if you're not watching Jeopardy, recently, there's that weird Jeopardy advertisement that I'm in. It's airing again. So, if you are watching Jeopardy and you see some dude standing somewhere with a little dotted line question mark, you know that you can be next one. If you watch Jeopardy, it shows up all the time. I'll make sure to, I have a screen grab somewhere, V-Town. I'll post it on Facebook later for you. Yeah, it's weird. I am one of those weird spots where they enjoy me and my friend Rachel Niegelberg. And, we were both in the teachers tournament together. And it was a point during the warm-up where we were just kind of hanging around. We weren't even like doing anything. And we were just hanging around. We were waiting for the next, buzzer practice. And really, I should have been paying more attention during that buzzer practice. I wasn't, but I should have been. We do have some really amazing team names today. I gotta tell you. Paw Patrol to Major Tom has to be probably my favorite one of the day so far. It's just so funny. Okay, I gotta get started. Otherwise, I'm gonna be laughing at team names all day. But Paw Patrol to Major Tom is just the best. I gotta tell you, Corey, that's really funny. Okay, let's get started. That's funny. Oh, shit. Okay, let's go play. Let's get some information in. Sorry, I'm laughing at jokes. Round 1 is worth 1 point each. Each question is worth 1 point each. Make sure you have the round 1 answer sheet in front of you. 10 questions. I feel that round 1 is generally easier than round 2, but your mileage may vary with that. That's completely, seeing if I hit your knowledge or your gaps. So we'll see how that goes. Question number 1. The category is That's It. A sole black leather chair is the central set piece for what British game show that has run for over 45 seasons? Question number 2. Category is Europe is the worst. We were nice to Europe at the beginning. Now we're going to be assholes to Europe. The scramble for Africa, the European invasion and colonization of Africa from 1881 to 1914 left most of the continent under European control. What 2 African nations remained independent during this time? Both past and present country names will be accepted. So if it was known as a different country at the time, and you give that name, that's fine. If you give its more common, name now, that's fine as well. Question number 3. The category is 90s R&B. Casey and JoJo, most famous for their 1998 smash hit All My Life, were both originally part of what band formed in 1989 along with Devontae Swing and Mr. Dalvin? This band had 3 platinum albums, including the 1993 release Diary of a Mad Band. For some of my music fans in here, you're probably going nuts. Question number 4. The category is bondage games? Question mark. What is the term for being dealt an 8 or a 9 in the game of Baccarat with only 2 cards? An 8 in this matter is called le petit, and a 9 is called le grand. Question 5. At 39 years old, what former mayor of San Antonio was the youngest member of President Barack Obama's cabinet? He was mentioned as a possible running mate for Hillary Clinton in the 2016 election, but was not chosen. Question number 6. The etymology of what Nabisco snack food does not come from the number 3, but instead the method in which the snacks were originally made. Sage Boggs, a writer, tweeted his story about how he found out that the snack was baked by electricity in the Niagara Falls area in the early 1900s. Question number 7. The category is Times They Are A-Changing. HBO Max chose to temporarily remove what 1939 film from its streaming catalog this week due to the film being counter to Warner Media's values. It will be returned, but only after a discussion of historical context is appended to the film. Question number 8. Category is same name. The parenthetical part of a 1988 New Kids on the Block song that hit number 3 on the Billboard charts, a Tom Wolfe novel, and a 1983 film starring Ed Harris and Scott Glenn. Question number 9 is our Broken Buzzer question. It is time for everyone's favorite or least favorite question of the day. The Broken Buzzer question will go as follows. My karaoke machine is on the fritz. It's only showing me the first letter of each word when the machine is on. What song am I currently belting out? The only hint you get today is that this is a 2017 smash hit. And question number 10, which is the last one in round 1. Category is famous names. What The Simpsons guest star was tabbed to deliver Maggie's first spoken word? The actress, having passed in 2011, received her first acting role in 1942 in the movie There's One Born Every Minute. So that's the end of round 1. So let's go through some of these answers. First, a sole black leather chair is the central set piece for what British game show? That's Mastermind. Mastermind. The Scramble for Africa, the European invasion and colonization of Africa from 1881 to 1914 left most of the continent under European control. Ethiopia and Liberia were independent during that time. Casey and JoJo, famous for their 1998 smash hit, All My Life, were both originally part of what band? It is Jodeci. And if you take Joe and the D's in Devante and Dalvin And the C in Casey, you get Jodeci, the way that they created their name. What is the term for being dealt an 8 or a 9 in the game of Baccarat? That's a natural. Did anyone look that up to see if I have my words for my French articles wrong? Because if I do, I apologize. At 39 years old, what former mayor of San Antonio was the youngest member of President Barack Obama's cabinet? It's Julian Castro. The etymology of what Nabisco snack does not come from the number 3, but instead the method where it was made, it's Triscuit. And this is another weird etymology because baked by electricity is where the tri comes from in Triscuit. Question 7. HBO Max chose to temporarily remove the 1939 film from its streaming catalog? It's Gone with the Wind. Question number 8. Is The Right Stuff? My karaoke machine is on the fritz. It's broken. It's only showing me the first letter of each word when the machine is on. What song am I currently singing? The hint was a 2017 smash hit. Alexa, play Despacito. Hey Google, play Despacito. The answer is Despacito. Question number 10. What The Simpsons guest star was tapped to deliver Maggie's first spoken word? That is Elizabeth Taylor. My playtester told me that I was unfair for asking for a song that wasn't in English. Y'all got it anyway, so good job. So round 2, these questions are worth 2 points each. One final question is worth 5 points. So question number 1 in round 2. Question number 1, this is LK's favorite question. We always have a wonderful question about opera in this stream. According to Opera Base, what Verdi composition, originally titled Violetta, was the most staged opera in the 2017-2018 season, performed over 800 times over the year? This opera was adapted from a romantic novel written by Alexandre Dumas Fields, the son of Alexandre Dumas of the Three Musketeers fame. Question number 2. This is your anagram question. Make sure you're paying attention to the part that is capitalized. I know that tarot card is the 10th card in the major arcana, but I can't find mine. It must have been stolen. Where, tofu felon? And ignore the punctuation there. Question number 3. Category is hashtag called out. Winning the 2011 National Book Award for Fiction for Salvaging the Bones, and again in 2017 for Sing Unburied Sing. What author went viral when the hashtag publishing paid me hashtag revealed that even after both of her wins, she had a hard time obtaining an advance because of her race and gender? Question number 4. The category is Pay the Bird. The song Down Under by the Australian band Men at Work was found to have plagiarized part of a nursery rhyme that featured what indigenous bird? The laughing version of this bird is constantly used as a soundbite for most media that needs a jungle sound. You know, that sound that goes hoo 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 That one. Question number 5. The category is Who Are They? Spencer Torkelson, Heston Kjerstad, Max Mayer, Asa Lacey, and Austin Martin were the first 5 people chosen in the 2020 version of what yearly event? In 1965, the first year of this event, Rick Monday was the first person chosen. Question number 6. The category is Just a Friend. Biz Markie, known for the hit Just a Friend, was a regular contributor on what television show with the segment Biz's Beat of the Day? Other notable figures appearing include DJ Lance Rock and Mos Def playing Super Mick Superhero. Question number 7. The category is COVID Profiteers. On March 23rd of this year, the stock of this company was selling at $30.13. On May 12th, the stock of this company was selling at $60.39. What company, known for their deceptive practices and exorbitant commissions during the COVID-19 crisis, was recently acquired by Jet, although Uber was reportedly in the running to acquire them as well? Question number 8. Category is Spy vs. Spy. What author, known for many children's books, was an undercover agent of the British Security Coordination spying on the United States? In 1943, the same year his first work, The Gremlins, was published, this author spent a weekend with then-President Franklin D. Roosevelt submitting a 10-page report back to England. Question number 9. The category is acronyms we never pay attention to. HTTP, the foundation for data manipulation throughout the World Wide Web, appears in our web browsers every day. Without it, we wouldn't be able to access the pages we rely on every day. What does HTTP stand for? Question number 10. This is the last question of round 2, but do not submit after this one because we still have our final question to go. Categories is third party. Not counting the National Union Party, who was the last president of the United States that was not a member of the Republican Party or the Democratic Party? Now we're going to get to our final question. This is a multi-step question and it's worth 5 points. You have to do some math. You may use a calculator. You may not use Google for the same reason that you can never use Google. So, here is your final question. Category is movies today. Take the disaster film released in 2009 starring John Cusack and Chiwetel Ejiofor. I can't pronounce his last name. Chiwetel Ejiofor. About that Mayanism thing. And add that to the Netflix horror film released in 2017, written by Stephen King, starring Thomas Jane and Neil McDonough. That should be add that total, not that total. Add that total. Oh, take that total. Look at me. Take that total and add that to the Steven Spielberg war movie released in 1979. What is the total? Here are your questions one last time. Let's go over this last bit of answers because it's always fun to go over the answers. So, According to Opera Base, what Verdi composition, originally titled Violetta, was the most staged opera during the 2017-2018 season? That's La Traviata. I know that tarot card is the 10th in the major arcana, but I can't find mine. It must have been stolen. Where tofu fell in? It's the Wheel of Fortune. Winning the 2011 National Book Award for Fiction for Salvaging the Bones, and again in 2017 for Sing Unburied Sing. What author went viral? That's Jessamine Ward, and I'm very happy to see that many of you knew that. The song Down Under by the Australian band Men at Work. You guys don't want to hear this sound again, so I'm not going to do this one more time. You guys don't want that again. The song Down Under by the Australian band Men at Work was part of the nursery rhyme featuring the Kookaburra. The Kookaburra. Spencer Torkelson sits in the old gum tree. That's right. Spencer Torkelson, Heston Kjerstad, Max Mayer, Asa Lacey, and Austin Martin were the first 5 people chosen in this year's Major League Baseball draft. Biz Markie, known for Just a Friend, was a regular contributor on Yo Gabba Gabba. Yo Gabba Gabba. On March 23rd this year, the stock of Grubhub was only $30.13. It's now, well, it dipped and it rose a little bit. May 12th, $60.39. What author, known for many children's books, was an undercover agent of the British Security Coordination? That's Roald Dahl. I was real strict on number 9. The foundation for data manipulation throughout the World Wide Web is the Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Hypertext Transfer Protocol. And not counting the National Union Party, Millard Fillmore from the Whigs was the last president that was not a member of the Republican Party or the Democratic Party. If you take the disaster film in 2009 starring John Cusack and Chiwetel Ejiofor, that's 2012. And you add that to the Netflix horror film, that's 1922. And you also add that to the Stephen King war film, which is 1941. You're going to get the answer of 5,875. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for being here. I enjoyed having all of you here. Thank you for all of your dollars that you have donated today. That's all going towards the Trevor Project. I appreciate that so very much. You all just did really good things for members of your community. Speaking of Jeopardy, if you have interest on being on Jeopardy, if this is something that is a lifelong dream of yours, every Thursday we have a stream that is going to, it just takes just an hour. It's an hour from start to finish, and it gets you some of the basic trivia that you might need to have memorized and down pat before you start taking those tests. Definitely check it out. We had our first one. It was a success. People talked about it. And it's called Jeopardy Boot Camp. And it was a lot of fun for everyone. The reviews on it were very, very positive. So, again, 30 questions. You're out in an hour. And you get a PDF to take home with you to study from. So it's a really good thing. There were people who were telling me they're telling their friends about it, and I think we're going to start exploding in popularity with that one. So I'm really excited to share that with all of you. So, y'all have fun. I'm glad you're all here. We have a lot of fun here, and I wouldn't be here if you weren't here. So hearts in chat to my mods also. They keep everything running just perfectly, and they're fantastic. Good night, everybody. And before I go, I have something to say to all of you. Hoo, 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 ah, 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 ha, 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 ha. Bye. I'm on mute. I should not be on mute. Hello, everybody. I'm on mute. But I'm not on mute anymore. Hi, everyone. What's going on? How y'all doing tonight? The hat is back, which means I need a haircut. That's what that means. It means it is haircut time, and I don't have the opportunity to have a haircut yet. I've tempted fate twice already. I have tempted fate twice already with, DIY haircuts. Might not be the best idea for a third time. Third time is when you end up with the bald spots. I like the hat. I think the hat works. As I don't remember who said it. I feel like it was Sikelski said it. This is the hat from the Trivia Murder Party game. This is Dad's hat. This is the dad hat from Trivia Murder Party. Alexa, play Despacito. Hey Google, play Despacito. The answer is Despacito. And question. Oh, that was great.